our guest on the show today, we have Abbie Bela coming to us from London.
Hey.
No,
Welcome to the
thank
show,
you.
Abby.
Thank you for inviting me. It is such a pleasure to be on the show and to tell my lady story.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
girl.
are fascinated. So what's an American like you doing in London? Tell us.
It's a double story. I'm actually originally from Poland,
Okay.
so I'm Eastern European. But I went to school in America, and I kind of traveled the world a little bit. I lived in Argentina, so I spent some time at a university in Manchester back in
Oh,
the day.
really?
So I know the UK, yeah, in the north.
My husband's from Manchester area.
Oh, Manchester pride, like
That's
people in
right.
Manchester,
Big
they don't mess
time.
around. Yeah.
No, not at all. My dad
Northern.
was from Manchester.
That's right. Yeah, we've got a
Oh,
lot
was
of ties
he?
to
Oh,
Yeah.
Manchester.
that's really nice. I
Yeah.
didn't even
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. My whole family, his side, are all still there. But okay, so you went to uni in Manchester, and then
What'd you
what
study?
happened?
What did I study or where?
Yeah, what?
Psychology.
Oh, okay. That wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true. I was expecting that because of the things that you post on Instagram. That makes complete sense. So then what happened? You went back to America.
No, I went to Argentina.
Okay.
Just randomly. I went to Argentina. I lived there for a few years, and it was amazing. I lived in Buenos Aires. I loved the city, the people. It was really cool. And then I came back to the UK. I spent a year in Scotland, and then I came to London because I kind of went back to acting, basically, professionally. And yeah, and I did it right at the start of the pandemic. So that was
Wow.
great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
I just like,
so while you were traveling, you weren't an actress at the time. What were you doing?
no, I was doing acting, but it wasn't like professional acting basically
Okay.
throughout that time. But I've always done like funny things. I've been drawn to funny people and funny things, funny sketches, and acting. But I was mainly teaching English. That was like my
Oh,
gig, like
sick.
everybody else. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sick. And that gave you the freedom to be able to kind of shuffle around and work and live in other
Yeah.
places. Amazing. Okay.
When's your birthday?
My birthday, November 17.
Does that make you a Scorpio?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm a double Scorpio.
Damn.
I wouldn't mess around with a Scorpio woman. Double Scorpio.
You know what I found out is that I'm Cancer, but then like everything else is fucking Gemini.
Oh, man.
I
That's good
know.
though.
It's fine. It's like Gemini in like the good stuff, not in the like you're
Not in
like
the
a
annoying
bitch
stuff,
Gemini.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm sure there's definitely some annoying stuff in there, but
I'm Sagittarius, like across the board. So
through and through.
yeah.
Okay, Abby. So now you're in London. Do you mind telling us where in London you live? Obviously, I'm from UK and I moved to LA from Notting Hill, and
Right.
I miss London very much. So anything that you can give me, just any little crumb.
Give her some crumbs here.
I'm in like the best part of London, which is East End. I'm in the East End. I'm in Canary Wharf.
Nice.
So it's like the heart of the business, the heart of darkness, business banking sector, high buildings, apocalyptic landscapes, and
Sexy man.
sexy men in suits, all of that, like domination stuff.
But you're not into those men though, right?
Well, I mean, I used to be back in the day, but something
Right.
enlightened me and opened my eyes.
Right, because then something
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll
I
get to
can't
that.
wait.
Okay, so you haven't lived in America for a very long time.
Yeah, true.
But your accent is very strong.
Yeah. It used to be stronger before my UK time.
Yeah.
Would
Do you
you
find
say-
yourself saying some UK things? Are you like, I'll have tomato on that? Can I have some water? Or are you still?
you know, like that, like I've been like for a while when I was here before, when I was here like at university, I did start saying like weird and like Manchester things too, which is like so
Yeah.
such a specific like linguistic, even
Mm-hmm.
for the UK, like people call each other flower there.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Chuck.
you're that flower. And it's like so merry and like these like guys like bus drivers, they look like they might kill you in a second. They're like, you're that flower. It's so like it's really nice. But it's also like this like contrast. So yeah, I ended up saying like weird things and yeah.
Wow.
What's your
In flower.
like family situation? Where are your family in all of this traveling around?
Oh, my family in Poland. In
Okay.
Poland mainly. Some of them like I don't know, like I don't have that much extended family, but they're
Mm-hmm.
mainly like Poland located.
And do you have like are your mother and father still with us?
Yes.
Okay, and they're in Poland.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what do they think about your glamorous lifestyle?
They don't comment. They have like their own lives. They're divorced. They have the worst marriage. My parents were like it was like a comedy, like, you know, like people in the 90s. What was it like? It was like they hated each other for like decades and then they finally divorced. So they don't really talk to each other. But
Ah,
Oh, wow.
okay.
it's like warring houses. It's like
Still,
yeah. Yeah, it's like a
it's
medieval.
still like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like Game of Thrones. My family's like Arrested Development and Game of Thrones together.
Oh,
So
Who would you say
I
sounds
you're
don't
amazing.
who would you say you're closer with? Were you kind of forced to choose in the breakup or
no, not really. I'm not that close to either of my parents. It's more like my grandma, my aunts and stuff like that. So like my
Okay.
parents are like they're like super individualistic. They got their own thing going on. So but they're happy, I guess. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
wow.
So it's Nana and Auntie have been your main caregivers.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, I'm just one of those people that like I'm like super like, you know, transnational and like I do move around a lot. So I find like I've acquired a lot of family through friends and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I
Yeah.
totally encourage like anyone in that situation, if maybe like your family is a little bit toxic, you can choose to have like people in your life who are not like blood bonded to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chosen
that's really
family. It's
true.
all about that. It's all about
Yeah.
that. So your friends are your family is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. Hmm.
Nice. And do you have a lot of friends in London? Like, did you move back there at the beginning of the pandemic?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck.
I mean, it's a coincidence. I have
Yeah,
no
of
involvement in
course.
it, but maybe a little bit. No, I didn't. But like, I moved here in February 2020,
Okay.
God,
and
right
like
before.
a month later, so I just like I ran around a little bit for a month, like going places and meeting people, and then that was it. That was it. So.
Damn. So have you been feeling lonely or have you been all right?
In the lockdown, like it was obviously hard and weird for everyone, but it's been kind of okay. I've met like some people now. I know more people now, more like
Same.
actors and stuff. So it's been okay, but
Same.
it's just it was a weird time. It was a
Mm,
weird time to be in London too, because it was so like empty and eerie,
Yeah.
and it's
yeah.
so bustling. So it was just so unsettling.
Yeah. Yeah. But now UK's opened up a little bit, so you're
Hmm.
able to get back out there. Um, do you feel, let me ask you this question. Do you feel that now you're going to be able to get back out there, that this is going to change the trajectory of your dating situation?
Yes and no, I guess, because
Okay.
it depends which dating situation.
There's multiple.
Okay. All right. So I guess there is more questions than we thought. So as we know,
This is getting complicated, but she's a Scorpio, so of course it's complicated. Fascinating.
as
Yeah,
we all know, you have found yourself to be in a relationship with what you described to be an alien.
yes.
And I guess we just want to know if you feel like it's going to last, why are you in it? Is it worth it? He's so far away.
Yeah.
Or did he move down here yet?
No, he can't
No,
come here.
Well, maybe she
no,
snuck him in or something. I don't know.
not yet, because like obviously we don't want him to get experimented on by the FBI and stuff and the
Of
CIA.
course.
So obviously he's avoiding Area 51 and those regions, but that's why he comes to London, because it's a bit more
Right.
liberal here. But yeah, basically, so my contention with the dating an alien from space is, I've been saying this for a long time. Men are trash, and when you're dating, not all men, hashtag not all men, but basically men are trash. If you're dating on Tinder, Bumble, etc., whatever, you like, sometimes that first date is so bad, it would be better to get abducted by aliens and basically examined by them, and with all the digital manipulation and stuff like that, it would be better to experience that than experiencing a date with a man.
Oh,
The first date with a man. Okay,
Wow.
okay. Do you know what?
I would prefer to be abducted by aliens than meet some of these guys that I've met.
How much dating on the apps would you say you've done? Are you an expert?
I'm quite proficient at it. I've developed, quite a high proficiency over the years.
Wow. And do many of those dates go past the first date, or are they just all nightmares?
No, like some of them do, yeah, for sure. But like I think it's just the dating world in general for like single people, and it's just like this like idea that even if it goes past like the first date, there's a lot of guys out there who are not really single. Like especially Tinder is like full, and it's not just those people who don't like put their face on their profiles or something, or like admit to not being single, but like people will like have like a full-on relationship with you for like a year, 6 months, and then you find out, oh, you're not really divorced, or like you're divorced but like the wife doesn't know, or you
Wow.
I was separated then when I met you, but then like I got back with my wife and forgot to tell you. Like
Just
people
forgot
really
to
do that.
mention it.
Yeah.
So did that happen to
Wow.
you?
A little bit, a little bit to some extent. Yeah, it's happened over the years. But like, I'm obviously, as a Scorpio, I can like, I smell the lie coming. So
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Fair play. So you this all started in lockdown. You've just moved to London. You're out and about for a month. The city goes into lockdown. The world goes into a pandemic. You're going spare. You're bored of the pandemic. And then one night you're asleep and you have a dream and a voice comes to you and says, what does the voice say?
Well, it wasn't so much a voice, because like my alien boyfriend communicates telepathically with me, so it was like it was
Okay.
just like thoughts, like it's kind of like a voice, but it's like in your head, like it's like
Okay.
like you see the thing.
Yeah.
So like basically they came because they saw like I was constantly joking on Instagram saying like I'd rather be abducted by aliens than date another man, and like they heard it and they were like, let's go. So he came here with his spaceship and his small crew, and I was like, yeah, it was like one night I was kind of like making fun of like aliens and men and stuff like that. And like they just like telepathically communicated with me, said like, you can come on the spaceship and you don't have to be afraid. And like they beamed this like this green beam to my window, and they took me into the spaceship just like that.
Gosh, be careful
And
what you ask for, huh?
yeah, definitely manifestation is real, ladies and gentlemen. So
Yeah.
when you got up there, my first question is, were you anally probed? Because that's what I just think about when people get abducted, that they're going to be probed up the bum.
I
That's a
understand
great
that.
question.
No, I know it's becoming like more popular, like more like the mainstream for like human practices and like human
Yeah,
first dates. That
fun,
definitely
fun.
is something a lot of guys like try and like. Nevertheless, it's not like this is just it's CIA propaganda. They don't. This is not
Okay,
a thing they do. No one's like out there with these probes. They're not into that. Basically, nobody's like nobody was like just a tip or something like that. No, no, no.
no, okay. Just spit on it and just see. Was none of that. So
Mm-mm.
you get up there, and
Yeah.
what? There's 5 of them.
Yeah, six. Like my
6.
boyfriend and yeah, six. So there were like five of the crew and him.
And him.
Okay, and you described them as tall and slender, human-esque, um, and you can't see them clearly because you're not ready for that yet. Is that the case?
Yeah, the like the forms they take on, like, you know, the stuff you see in Roswell and stuff like that. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like this is not their true form. Their true form is light, but they just like show themselves as that
What?
to us
They're making it
because like we
easier
wouldn't be,
for us.
yeah, we wouldn't be able to like process it any other
What were you
way.
That's
wearing?
beautiful. Lucy
Hmm?
in with the hot questions. What the
What were
fuck
you,
were you wearing, bitch?
what were you wearing when this happened?
A nightie.
Nice. Good. Well, you were
Was it
prepared.
was it, was
Was
it
prepared.
sexy or was it like a Winnie the Pooh 90?
Yeah. Was it a onesie?
No, it was actually sexy. It was like a lace nightie.
Oh, good. Yeah. You always
And
have
did
to
you
go to
say
bed prepared.
did
You
you
have no
say
idea.
I need to put some clothes on, or were you just like, yeah, take me in my nightie?
No, I didn't even think about it. It was like so shocking. Like I was just like I felt such like peace and love that I didn't even think about it. But I'm sure
You
like
just
they
you
had
just
a
went
love.
with it.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
think they probably knew what you were wearing at the time and they thought this is a good night. She's not going to be embarrassed. She's got a
Yeah.
sexy
Yeah.
nightie on. I think they seem like dignified, a dignified race. I don't think that they would embarrass you.
Yeah, they're very dignified. They're like they were all gentlemen.
Yeah.
And you said here, well, this is what you're quoted as saying, allegedly, you said that it felt like being in love times 100.
Yes, everything like that is like amplified. That's why we can't see them because if we saw them, it's like so amplified it would like kill us because
Our
like the
head would
beauty is so
explode.
like yeah, yeah,
And is
exactly.
that the feeling that you got in general, or was that a connection that you had with one specific alien? And
Um,
is alien the correct term?
Yeah, like I had that feeling in general, but like with that one particular one, it was like definitely like a personal connection, whereas the other one was more like we come in peace kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they don't mind being called aliens. They don't have like they don't really see things as like having difference or like they don't see us as other in the same way. They have the same like ways of thinking
Okay.
about foreign things or distance and stuff like that. So they know us. They've
So
been here for a long time.
would you say that they were uh, non-binary, gender non-conformist?
Yes, pretty much. So like whatever form they take on is like the form that like we can understand and appreciate. So if I were not like a heterosis woman, it would like or like into like men, it would have been like a different form.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
So
Is
they
it
can morph into whatever you want, basically, whatever they
yeah,
want to be
for
for
you?
you.
yeah,
Is
pretty
it
much.
true
Yeah.
you were only there for 20 minutes? Is that true?
Yeah. Well, it was Earth minutes. So like
Oh,
whatever
I
like the
see.
passage of time was in the kind of dimension we were in, I don't know, but it was like yeah, it felt like a very long time. But when I came back, it was only 20 minutes here,
Oh,
but
so
it felt
what's the
like
best
hours.
way you can describe what happened in that time you were there? Did you have sex? Did you take it that far, or was it just getting to know each other?
No, we couldn't do it because obviously there were other people there, and it was a
Right.
small ship. It was
Oh,
like a
okay.
little bit on the and on the down low with that like whole ship visitation because they don't abduct people for no reason, and they were not supposed to be here. So it
Mm.
was kind of like
Was
one of
it
those regular things.
was it as small, you'd say, as your London flat?
Yeah, a little bit bigger than that, but not much.
Wow.
Okay, okay, okay. So it wasn't like you went into like a miniature. It was like the size of a flat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you're up there, and as Lucy said, what does it feel like? What does it smell like? What's the vibe?
It didn't have any smell. There were no smells, but it was very like I could see like there was like light emanating from everything, especially like from them, even though they had the like those gray green forms, and they were
Mm.
like very tall, but like there was like constant like light coming out, and all the communication was telepathic, and he was basically introducing himself to me, telling me why he was here, and yeah, like basically asking me out, like, do you want to
Did he say he'd like known about you for a while? How did he find you?
Yeah, he did. He said like because like it's all telepathic communication, so they knew about my Instagram and they were like
Oh,
really
they had seen
attracted
your
to it. They were like curious.
Instagram.
Yeah. They were like, wow, like she's posting all this stuff on Instagram. That's really interesting. Because like for them it's like just like for us it's taboo to date like an alien.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, interspecies dating is
Yeah.
taboo. So have you gotten a lot of shit for being in an interspecies relationship?
I thought I would get a lot of I thought I would this is like the best part of this whole thing. I thought I would get a lot of hate for just being kind of insane. But the main reaction seems to be like men again, like not all men. I love men. Some of my best friends are men. But I got like a lot of guys on Instagram, like different places, sending me DMs saying like, you don't need that alien. I'll show you. Like, I'll show you good, like, whatever. Like,
Wow.
I can, like, you should date me. Like, Earthmen are not crap. Like, like, trust me. I'll prove it to you. And they totally gloss over the whole, like, alien abduction part. Like, it didn't, like, that's not the, like, point.
They're
So,
just making it about themselves.
yeah, like, yet again, like,
Classic
Earthmen.
Earthman.
Classic Earthman. Jesus.
Exactly. They're like, no, it's like I get so few like questions about like what happened, like, you know, did it really happen? None of that. Like it was just like, yeah.
Well, we're
Nothing
women.
gets a man more excited than when you tell him you don't want him.
Yeah, they
So
love
forget
that.
it's not that just I don't want you, it's that I don't want any human man. So that's going to be very triggering for them.
Exactly. Did you kiss? Did you kiss while you were together?
Yes, but it's all telepathic because if it were physical, it would kill me. It's too
Wow.
powerful. And the can I say some words, some
Yeah,
sexual words
of
on
course.
here?
Yeah,
Uh,
totally.
yeah, and the orgasm is like times like a million. It's like I can't even like we can't go there like fully because it would be like my body isn't able to take it.
Okay, and is it like, can you be turned? You know how with vampires, you can, I don't know if you've seen Twilight, but there was an
Mhm.
option of like, she can stay a human or she'll be killed or she can be turned into a vampire. Is becoming an alien an option for you or not?
Maybe there could be some like adjustments, like genetically or something like that. We haven't really talked about it because we accept each other for who we are. Like he loves me as an Earth person, and I love him as an alien from space. And
Does he have a
And
we
name?
are. Yes, but
You
I
can't say
don't
it.
give it out because it's just like he'd get into so much
He
trouble.
wants to remain anonymous.
Yeah, because it's just like legal problems. They'll start like, you know, who knows who's gonna like see his UFO. You got all these like space
Right.
millionaires there with their dick measuring contests. So
Right. And other women would want to date him, so you kind of have to keep him like
yeah,
in the
well that
shadows.
no, that's not an issue. Like he's got so many friends. Like at first we were super shocked that we were dating, but now it's like become a bit of a fad on his planet. So a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
people would be interested. There
but
should be
what
an
is
app
his
for this.
planet?
Yeah,
What is
It's
his planet?
It's again like I can't say the name because like if I
Oh,
say the name maybe like it will be, but it's one of the planets in the Andromeda galaxy.
wow.
damn. And
Did I have so many questions?
would you go and live there if he was like, baby, come to my planet? Could you go? Would you go?
Yeah, do you want to?
Yeah, I mean I could. It's like it's harder because it would be harder for me to adjust than it's for them because they have like they've developed technology to come and visit us. Um,
Mhm.
but I could, and maybe like in the future, if we have children, I would probably have to go there because it would not be safe for the kids to be here. So
So
Could you
you're very like dedicated to this man. You're thinking about having children with him.
yeah, like yeah, because we've been dating for a while, but it feels like longer. He's he's just very, you know, he's like so sensitive and so like good because aliens can't lie and aliens can't, you know, there's certain things that they can't do that humans can do. They can't deceive you or cheat you because they don't know how.
right.
So yeah, I'm considering it, but he hasn't like there's not been any proposal officially yet, but I don't know, I feel like something might be coming
Could you be an actress on
in
his
him.
planet?
Probably not. It's not something that they do, but maybe we could start a new trend. I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
maybe
you
you will be the first
definitely could.
actress on his planet. Who knows?
Power couple
The
alert.
only- Yeah.
So you say that he and his friends saw you on Instagram. I'm assuming that they don't themselves have Instagram accounts, that it's
No, but they process information telepathically
okay.
that comes out there. So like it was probably just like because I kept thinking about aliens and alien dating. And they
Mhm.
were like,
They're like,
Okay,
oh,
they're like
there she
Abbie.
is.
yeah,
Abbie is interested in the alien D. So on your Instagram, speaking of which, you have your daily diaries and you have little
yeah,
skits and other things that you do. And then I've noticed on there that you have an inflatable alien, which I'm assuming is just like a placeholder,
Is
yeah.
that
or
symbolic or
because
is that really him?
It's like an avatar, kind of inflatable avatar.
okay,
Yeah, like it is him and it isn't him because obviously I
okay,
can't show him, so it's like the stand-in for him.
It's his
yeah.
spirit, his spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you sleep with that?
No, I sleep with him.
Damn, okay. And when
Wow.
you're asleep, are you in London or are you in space or like where are you when you're asleep?
It depends if he's like because obviously it's a long distance relationship.
Hmm.
But when he's like on this planet or traveling, then it's like he's telepathically with me. But if he's here, then we're here in London
Wow.
And
together. He's a little big for my bed though, but like
Yeah, because he's
I
super
can.
tall, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know when you're going to actually physically be with him again, when he's going to visit next? Does he tell you or does he just show up?
No, he tells me like he schedules. He's very respectful. He gives me like notice. I hope this weekend because we have plans, but I can't say what
Nice.
they are, like in case someone catches us. But we're gonna
Right,
like
right.
go. We're gonna go sightseeing probably.
Yeah.
does he have to morph into a different shape in order to go and do plans with you?
Yeah. It's that no, like it's just like that one like gray alien shape because they can't like do deception, so they can't like look human. That would
Oh,
be
they
deception.
can't
Right, they can't
like
do deception.
shapeshift.
Yeah.
They can't lie. Fuck, that sounds actually really good. I'm not gonna lie.
It
As a potential
does.
boyfriend, a man that doesn't lie, keeps a schedule, is respectful, is really tall,
Tall, dark,
big
and handsome.
eyes, yeah,
Yeah.
makes me feel in love times a
Gives you
hundred,
great orgasms.
isn't
Mhm.
trying to stick anything in my asshole.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. It sounds like a win-win. Win-win-win-win-win. Let me ask you, why
Yeah.
do you think this is so important to speak about? Are you kind of taking this on to speak about to your fellow women here on Earth? Do you think this is an important conversation to have, or are you trying to keep it to yourself and it leaked to the news, or is this an important cause to you?
I think it's a little bit of both. Like, I obviously want to keep my private life private, but I think it is an important cause because interspecies dating is the future. And I know that there are a lot of girls out there who have to settle for less because of Earthmen, like, anal probing, for example. And I think there's just more out there for us. And I think more women should date aliens in a woman alien alliance because that would probably make the men step up their game a little bit as well.
Mm.
Well, you said that it is. You've said already you're getting men being like,
Yeah, it is.
oh.
Like it's really triggering.
And then, okay, so with no disrespect to your alien boyfriend, as I asked you earlier, now that you're coming out of lockdown, you're obviously going to be meeting other men and you're going to be in a lot of social situations and you're a very pretty woman and you're very clearly very intelligent. So I think that probably men are going to be interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
What next? Like, is it can a man turn your head? It like how is this going to work?
Yeah, I think like at this point, like I'm beyond that stage of I like no one can have. I mean, those long fingers. That's all I'm gonna say. Like
Yeah.
aliens. Like I mean, what else? Like it would have to be someone like I don't know what it would take, but it would like it's a hard act to follow.
You can't
Have
imagine
you
the
been
man that could follow that up.
Yeah.
have you been watching Love Island?
No, I don't. I'm not I'm not initiated into Love Island, so I don't know what's been going on.
Oh, good. She's
Okay,
over on my side of the fence with me.
there's a man on Love Island called Liam who's very tall, big hands. That's what first comes to mind when I think of somebody that could potentially follow and act like
Yeah,
an
but
alien.
he might be a liar though.
Yeah, I think he might be.
You also said that Earthmen have double standards.
Yeah.
I heard you said that in the news. Are you still on the dating apps since meeting your man, or just like to kind of just like stay?
Yeah, just to stay in the game, and it's also like a way to like show other women, how how to date and how to put a man in his place. So that
it's also nice to just get taken out sometimes for a drink.
Yeah, frivolous drinks.
Sure, but always like my boyfriend always comes with me though.
Oh,
he does.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So he's like there with you telepathically.
Yeah, sometimes telepathically, sometimes
physically.
He's there. Yeah. I mean, people in London, who knows? Like, you see an alien, they assume it's just like an actor or something. Like they don't care. Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking hell. So you've been out with somebody and your boyfriend is there?
Yeah, but they know, like I just say like up front, like, just to let you know, I'm just like, I'm dating an alien and I'm just here like for educational purposes. And then they're like, oh yeah, well, teach me how to be better at picking up women. Cause I can't, I struggle to get a date. So I teach them, he teaches them.
Wow.
Maybe you should start a business where you teach men how to act right.
Yeah, like an alien.
Exactly. Teach them how to act like an alien.
Do you think it's a slippery slope between interspecies dating between humans and aliens to then people being like, oh, I want to fuck a chimpanzee, or I want to fuck a bear, or I want to fuck a shark?
Well, no, because they have consciousness and they're able to consent. So I think that like is always key for them too. I think because like to them we're a little lower down, so it's like super controversial that we're dating because they don't have the highest opinion of us.
Yeah,
we're constantly trying to kill ourselves and each other, so it's like not like the best thing to be like to like take home to your mom and stuff.
So he really has to protect his relationship with you. He's probably getting a lot of judgment on his side of things.
Yeah.
Do you think that your history and your education in psychology has helped you handle this situation better?
Yeah, for sure. It's helped me to understand the limitations of human nature, particularly in dating, and also like how to keep calm in a crisis and how to tell my story and how not to be afraid to tell the truth about interspecies dating.
Amazing.
Wow. Abbie.
That's really mind-blowing.
I think to think about.
It's a lot to think about, and I would love to end this and just asking you sort of what's next for you. Are you auditioning? Men aside, because you're more than who your boyfriend is. Are you auditioning? Do you have an agent? Have you got anything on the books? Like, what's next for Abbie?
What's next for me? Yeah, I do have an agent here in London. I'm not sure like what's going to be happening this year because things are picking up a little bit. I have I'm doing a feature. It's called Full Bodied. It's pretty cool. It's produced and written by Steve Exeter. He's a pretty cool guy. So we're doing that this year, and it's a screwball comedy. And yeah, I hope to do my own web series thingy.
Oh, and what's going to be the vibe with the web series?
The web series is kind of like Seinfeld, but about me.
Amazing.
And my alien boyfriend.
Shit. So any thoughts on who's going to play your boyfriend?
I'm not sure if like we're going to see him. I think he's just going to be off camera. I think it's just going to be like implied that he's there. Because
why don't you have your green symbol of your boyfriend be the guy?
That could be in it too, for sure.
But surely we need to, like, he's going to have a voice. So, like, who's going to be the voice?
Get like
We'll
Idris
see.
Elba
We'll
or
see.
something.
Idris. I don't think that Liam has long left on Love Island, so maybe you could reach out to Liam.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Although, like, I think, like, yeah, I mean, I'll take like any great voiced actor for that part, or Liam. Yeah,
It's gonna be a fun auditioning process.
or maybe
Wow.
Prince Charles. Like, that would be like really controversial if he played an alien.
I don't think
Wow.
he's allowed to work like
You know,
that.
I think we should run it by him though. He might, you never know. After the pandemic, he might like want to try new things.
Now
Just an
that
example.
Harry's is married to a commoner, an actress, maybe Charles would consider such a thing.
Yes.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, Harry's doing his own thing, like this is like, I'm London based, this is London Pride, East End Pride, it's about communing with the people. So I think he'd be a great alien. I think like that's his casting type.
So this is a new frontier, isn't it, Abby? We're in a strange new world.
Well, you have so many exciting things going on, and you've got, such a nice energy about you, and we just wish you all the best with everything you're pursuing. And we are dying to stay updated. Please let us know as the engagement comes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we're following you, so we're gonna fucking know when that engagement drops.
Yeah, and where can everybody find you on Instagram?
It's Abbie Bela. That's my Instagram. It's ABBIE Bella with one L. Abbie Bela. That's me, the alien person. And yeah, like there's gonna be, if like, I'm waiting for the ring, because like the ring better not be telepathic.
Yeah, that better be a real diamond. That better be a real diamond. He needs to understand that that's, as an Earth woman, you need that.
I'm just putting that out there because like I know he watches these. So.
Okay, I'm putting it out there for you as well.
Me too. That ring better not be
Thank
telepathic.
Thank you.
Listen, buddy.
I think the wedding, I would like, we'll see like if I can get some media coverage for that. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Actually getting married, but
well, make sure you invite us.
Yeah, you guys should come.
I would fucking love to come.
Please invite us, please.
We can have it in like a neutral, if I can get it funded somehow, I will have it in a country where like people can come from different places.
Yeah, you need to go to somewhere like Switzerland or something.
No, they're even more serious. Don't go there. Fuck me.
Where are you gonna go?
But they're so stiff. They just like pretend they were with it and be like, yes.
Yeah, they'd be like too afraid to say anything. What if you went to like South America? We just had a rager.
Just go people to Florida.
Love it. Yeah, just go to Florida. Yeah.
No one's gonna notice that in Florida. They're gonna be like, another one?
Third one this week.
Oh my god.
And Annabel and I are singers, so we can provide the entertainment,
Maybe
while you walk down the aisle.
You can fucking do that. I actually now at this point I've said to all my friends, I'm not fucking doing anything in your wedding. I just want to watch you get married.
Let me drink and sit there.
All right, Abby, thank you so much. This has been really fun and really interesting, and we genuinely wish you the best with everything and can't wait to see your web series because it sounds like it's going to be fucking hilarious.
Thank you, Abby.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was great meeting you guys. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Bye, honey.
Goodbye.